the power of Western oratory and Western force of character. I've been instructed tonight on the political condition of our country, and from this time forward, I shall have to learn more about it.
I took one.
Okay. As though a great unified effort should be made.
We do it at the end?
Yeah, one aim, the suppression of slavery in every newly acquired territory.
You took the same position then as the newly formed Republican Party.
Once I even doubted that a man could vote and remain Christian. At such hours as this, I feel like throwing the whole current of my life into the work of opposing this giant evil. I would hope that the religion of Christ demands such action.
And yet I believe your brethren in the disciples movement are not entirely opposed to that peculiar institution, as some call slavery.
True. And that is one reason I chose Williams College instead of the Disciple School in Western Virginia. Bethany College is too pro-slavery in its views. Slavery has had its day, or at any rate, it's fast having it.
So, education.
Garfield regarded Mark Hopkins as a great man and an inspiring teacher whose model he followed throughout his life.
You will agree with me that everyone must decide and direct his own course of life. I am not one of those who advise everyone to undertake the work of a liberal education. The great body of people will be, and ought to be, intelligent farmers and mechanics. And in many respects, these pass the most independent and happy lives. But I feel a spirit stirring within me that longs to know, to hold commerce with the great world of thought.
Indeed. I've always been impressed by your enthusiasm for studying new subjects, and by the respect you accord to views which you utterly refuse to accept as your own.
I do not believe in giving up my individuality and becoming stereotyped, an imitator of others. But the human mind's natural devotion to its superiors and instructors tends to shape its modes of thinking. Hence the necessity of choosing the best possible models.
A teacher's responsibility is to watch the progress of the individual mind and awaken interest and answer objections. I am unwilling for classes to be mere exercises in memory and recitation.
When, at last, I truly resolved to study, I set apart all the time till I should be 30 years of age if necessary. But completing a college course is not as important as the development of oneself, of every means in one's power. The world talks about self-made men. Every man that is made at all is self-made. Some men can do it without the aid of college, and some can't with it. However, most of us need what help institutions of learning can afford.
I have always maintained that the object of the college is to make men. That is of greater importance than mere scholarship.
In looking over my college course, I give more value to your example in teaching, President Hoffman, than all the rest of my subjects.
All right.
Garfield's views on a woman's proper role in society were fairly typical for a man of the 1850s, and for many women at the time as well.
My lodgings here at Williams, the boarders have to become wow.
And 399 votes for General Garfield. James A. Garfield of Ohio is nominated for President of the United States. I have done everything. My day.
Well, over here. Sorry. Sorry, come here. Look at here.
Uh-huh.
Read this.
I want to go see what's going on.
Okay. Well, here's the first barrel of education. One.
You're ready.